Oh shit. I got my heart racing.
Hi there, it's John and Calvin here with Video Trail Reports. We're out today on Wasatch Boulevard to hike Heughs Canyon. There's this little canyon in Holiday, Utah, with towering cliffs raining large boulders. Heughs Canyon is mostly forested, particularly along the banks of the creek that cascades farther up the canyon. Although most of the eastern mountains on Salt Lake are protected watershed, there's a little wedge cut into it, so it's not going to be protected, and therefore, dogs are allowed. Parking for the trailhead of Heughs Canyon is located on Wasatch Boulevard, leaving a 500-meter walk through suburbs before you reach the canyon. Head north from the lot and take your first right on the Canyon Cove Drive, turning towards the mountains. Continue straight on this until you reach Oak Canyon Drive, where you will turn left. When you see the sign for Heughs Canyon at Canyon Winds Lane, turn right. While you climb this asphalt hill, you'll have to come to grips with the poorly defined trailhead that features no amenities. Everything you need for this trail will have to be carried on your back or taken care of at home. Here it is, the Heughs Canyon Trailhead. Now I know it looks like a driveway, and it is, but just go straight and maintain your respect for the people who live here. By the time you reach the end of the gravel, you'll enter the forest, which shades most of the trail, particularly in the morning. As you go farther up the trail, the forest gets more substantial, with clusters of much older and larger trees. You can expect there to be a few people up here,
Have a good day.
so make sure that any animals you bring out here are under your control. Like a funnel, the canyon comes right up to the trail, squeezing the creek between its walls. I think about what it used to mean to explore and what it means now, and the number of footprints that have been left in this dirt. Although this canyon is quite small, it has concentrated the beauty and wilderness of Utah into a steep but simple trail. Because of this, the instructions for the canyon will be self-evident when you enter it. Unless you change direction, there is really only one way to go. Stay tuned to the end, as there is one fork that becomes more visible on your way back. For now, just keep going up the canyon, and you will be on the trail. As you ascend, the canyon walls spread. It gives the trees just enough room to grow together, and they don't waste any time producing beautiful groves. I'm not sure about the safety of this water for dogs to drink, but if your dog is like Calvin, they will love walking through the water to cool the pads of their feet. This can be a big help for them in these hot summer days. Take notice of this rock and use it as a landmark that there are two features ahead. Just past this rock, take a left. Here you'll find a camp next to the creek. How many generations have people been heating this rock with a fire to keep warm in the bitter winters of Utah? Just next to it, you'll see where the creek cascades beside the camp. Back on the trail, you won't have to go very far before you reach the only bridge over the creek. Either here or at the camp below are my suggested areas for resting on this trail. If you think you might want to rest soon, take it now. The trail will get a bit more demanding after this. Not far from the end, there is a boulder field that you will have to cross. If you've got a trekking pole, consider using it here. Take your time and plan your path. Whatever trails get made across this probably don't survive for more than a few years. Keep off loose rocks that are ready to roll, and you will be fine. While you are crossing, look south for my favorite view of the southern face. Before you re-enter the trees, check the northern face to see the cliff that is spilling these rocks with regularity. When you link back up with the trail, there will be a right turn after a short walk. Now let's talk safety. If you come across one of these guys, rattlesnakes can only strike within the length of their body. If you stay further than that, you have nothing to worry about. These little guys are everywhere in the West. I've usually seen them sunning on the trail in the morning. Past this formation is the first small waterfall. This area is large enough for several small groups to be at once, making it a great place to rest before you return. There's one more waterfall up here, so if you're game, keep going up the canyon.
Oh, man. I'm going to be super paranoid.
It's really not far at this point, and the trees have full cover. There are wild raspberries up here, but do not eat anything unless you know what you are doing. It looks like the trail goes higher, but it's quite overgrown. Take a right. This may be different for the fall when fewer plants are green. If you do go right at the fork, you should realize quickly that this will not get you down the canyon. If you do come up here, you can view the mouth of the canyon and the valley. Thank you to my subscribers. I'll have new videos for you every week. I'm going to be doing a couple of series on video trail reports, so you can expect consecutive weeks of the same general area, culminating in my first video trail report in a national park. So look forward to that in the next few weeks. If you'd like to get previews of the trail reports, follow me on Facebook or Twitter. I've put links in the description below. Thank you for watching.